Hey Kinnicky Kids, thanks for checking out this video. Today we're going to listen to a piece of music together. The piece of music is called The Four Seasons, Spring, Movement 1 by Italian composer Antonio Vivaldi. He wrote this piece of music in 1725, almost 300 years ago. That's how famous this piece of music is. What's really cool about this piece of music is that it features the string family. Okay, we'll talk more about that here in a minute. Also, what's really neat about the Four Seasons is that it's one of the first pieces of music whose goal it was to paint a picture of what the spring sounds like using the different sounds in the string family. So, before we listen to the Four Seasons Spring, let's go ahead and talk about our string family real quick. So first of all, the string family is usually in a large group called an orchestra, usually. The string family are all instruments that are usually a brown wood in color. It uses vibrations through bowing or plucking to make musical sounds. The most common instrument in the string family used in an orchestra is the violin. The violin is the smallest and has the highest musical sounds. The next instrument in the string family that you're going to hear is the viola. The viola plays like the violin, except it's bigger and has lower sounds. It usually plays music to support the violin. The next instrument that you're going to hear is an instrument called the cello. Now, it's pronounced cello because it's Italian. It's not cello, not cello, it's cello. You have to play the instrument sitting down, and this really neat peg keeps the instrument up a little bit taller. Now, the biggest and the lowest instrument of all of the string family is the double bass. In fact, it's so big and so low, you have to stand up to play it. Can't sit. Now, before we play this, what's really cool about the Four Seasons, I know there's so many cool things about it, right? Another really cool thing about this piece of music is that it's a concerto. Can you say concerto? A concerto is a piece of music that features a soloist. So you're going to see and hear a solo, one person, playing a violin part that only he or she is playing. Let's check out the Four Seasons Spring, first movement by Antonio Vivaldi. Sounds fancy, doesn't it? There's our soloist playing the violin. He's the only one playing that part. Kind of sounds like you're at a fancy tea party. And those kind of sound like chirping birds. Does a really good job of painting a picture of being spring. So far, violins playing. These instruments are violins. They sit up in the front. These instruments in the back, behind the first row violins, these friends in the back, are playing the viola. Bigger, deeper sounds to support the violins. This gentleman is playing the cello. He's sitting down and has that big peg. The cello is right here, a little bit deeper than the viola. These two gentlemen standing up are playing the double bass, super low. So that's a little bit of the Four Seasons. Spring, Movement 1 by Vivaldi. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the next video. Feel free to YouTube this and listen to the rest of it, and let me know what you think in the comment section. We'll see you next time. Bye, Kinnicky Kids.